Anybody else really love that tune?
I
I
do.
don't hear it.
Oh, you don't?
I don't get to hear it. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Hi, everybody. This is Dreams, Visions, and Appearances. My name's Terry, and here's my good friend Kelly. Kelly Healer. How are you doing?
I am doing good. Thank you.
Good. I'm so glad. And Diana Boyles, oil painter.
Yes.
Yay. The boss.
Yeah, me and what's his name?
Oh, Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, you and Bruce. Yeah,
I can
definitely.
see him plain as day, but
Yeah. Well, I can see him.
the album cover, his very first album cover.
Oh, yes. He was
ooh,
fine.
ooh.
So fine.
That's
Yeah.
like Santana on steroids.
I don't know. I kind of like Santana too.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So tonight, Allie will not be here. Her something happened with the power where she lives, so she does not have internet today. So she gets vacation. I hope she got vacation all day.
Right.
So yeah, she's having so much fun right now. Like her life is just blossoming. So I love seeing it. Anyway, welcome everybody. If you have any dreams, visions, or appearances, please put them in all caps with emojis if you want to, because they're pretty. And I have a few things starred, but not a lot. And then we have a couple of beautiful dreams that came in too. So by email. So really lots of love to everybody here. What have y'all been up to?
Oh,
I've been busy working.
Work.
Yeah, I've had a lot of clients, and I'm really grateful. But yeah, I've been slammed.
Yeah. And
But
Kelly is a healer, and Kelly does you do I want to say strands, it's cord cutting.
yeah,
Right?
yep,
Yeah.
yep. Cut cords, clear energy, do healing, and that's it, and it's funny because it's like I was doing readings, and it was like readings, and now like this week it's all healing, and all next week it's all healing, and so it's funny, even like our work goes in cycles too.
Yeah.
yeah, I get it.
Yeah. What about you, Diana? What's cooking?
Working on
Oh,
the art for the next book. And I made some magnesium salve today because today is Orange Shirt Day, Indigenous boarding school day. And, remembering all of that.
yeah.
And Grizzly agrees.
Yep.
And Grizz. And taking care of them.
Aw, the babies.
And I was on the Akashic, and then earlier this morning, by the way, it was like 2:00 this afternoon Eastern, Nancy Jean interviewed me.
Oh.
Oh, and I goofed up because I was supposed to be on yesterday, and I didn't know it, because when I left the house yesterday morning, it was focusing on going someplace away from all of that energy of Sunday, which
Yeah.
was like a mile away as the crow flies. and so I took the dogs to the lake because they hadn't been in several days. And it was beautiful and quiet and still, but still the odor is still in the, you can still taste it, but that could also be from the fires in Canada.
Yeah.
Sorry for those folks too.
Yeah. So for anybody that doesn't know, Diana lives in the Michigan area, very close to where the shooting was recently.
Yeah.
So, and there was a fire there too, right?
Oh, they burned the church to the ground. There, it's one guy, and he lost his cookies, and he was QAnon, and I don't know what else to say except it was horrid. The nurses are on strike at the hospital, and the hospital is situated that it is basically right across the street. Even though they were on strike, they all went running into the hospital to help.
Mhm.
And of course they couldn't because they're on strike.
Yeah.
But they were there trying.
Mm.
So there was just a lot of, it took me back to 911 because I live close to the Dulles airport. And not that far was DC's bedroom, considered to be DC's bedroom. So it was always just a spit to go on down to DC. So it just brought all that back. It was
Yeah,
very
really
quiet.
scary.
Yeah, it's just, that was that pin drop in the morning. And it hadn't even happened yet. And that was the same thing in Dulles that same day.
Yeah. So sad. So sad. Hi, Hinda. Hi, everybody coming in. Allie's, I don't know if her power went out, but I know her web went out, her internet. So, yeah.
And she said her power was going off and on. So she's got both problems going on.
Yeah, she's a country girl. So, yeah, it's hard up there where she lives. So anyway, everybody please put everything in all caps and we can get started here. We've got a few people that emailed us, but I do want to start with Paul. Paul's getting ready to go to Graceland. So hello, Paul. Going to Graceland on Thursday morning. Mom would have been 80 years old had she not passed on. Name is Barbara. Would you guys know if Graceland is haunted? We never saw it, please. Mom saw it 12 times. Thank you. I will tell you, Elvis. Oh, I will tell Elvis y'all said hello.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yep, there's a lot going on.
Yep. And Elvis is there. I've read a lot of books. And the most recent one has turned out to be a very hard book to read. So I haven't finished it, but there's an interview with the author that was fantastic. And it is all about Elvis and how he knew that he is from the Regal Star, Rigel. And he is a blue star. That star in itself is the blue star Katsina. He knew it. He was a twin. His twin brother died in birth. And the night that they had been born, it wasn't just his father, but others as well. The father went out to the well with the stillborn infant. And over the house, I'm getting chills, I could cry. Was the blue star shining. And it wasn't only seen by his dad, but also others that were there and people in town. And so that was the beginning of Elvis's life. And as we say so much about other rock stars like Todd Rundgren, who is still with us, but Tom Petty, and you look at them and you know that forehead of theirs is telling you something.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, believe. And Elvis, he got a bad rap, but at the end, because a lot of people get that bad rap at the end because there's power mongers out there, right? So just know, yes, that house is haunted.
Wow.
The grounds. His mother's grave is there. So.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I did go once to visit, and I went to the outdoor area where the cemetery is, but they weren't, this was years ago, and they didn't have it open yet, the house. So, but I saw the pictures later, and they're amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whoa. Judith says, I went to Graceland, and when I stood in front of the grave site, lightning struck. I believe it.
Oh, chills. Yep, for sure.
Yeah.
The man was very, very connected. He read every book on metaphysics that he could get his hands on. He was never without a book, and all of them were the woo, all of the woo.
Yeah. Yeah. He, that Southern thing. I mean, it's pretty common to have, weird uncle or grandma or whatever that, has had the chicken wings in their pocket or something.
I
So,
love that. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've always got that he was really special too. He comes in a lot with, like Prince and some of the other people. Prince didn't look like he was human. And you can be walking down the street and you'll see beings walking down the street and you're like, well, your eyes don't fit in your body. Just doesn't all add up. And especially people that have a lot of light around them, you can really tell. So you see a lot of people on YouTube and you're like, right?
Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So I just want to hold some space for you here today, my dear Maureen. I'm so tired. I have no hope left. We are here for you, love. So anything you need, honey, feel free to email me. All right. Hinda said, I heard that there were several souls that visit Graceland, including Elvis, his mother, and Lisa Marie.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Take
Yeah.
a lot of pictures, Paul.
And it kind of feels like, and I know this is a mediumship night, but since we're kind of talking about this, it kind of feels like it must be by a burial site or something from one of the wars, because I can see them kind of walking over the land as we talk about it. It could be people coming to visit Graceland too. So,
Right.
Or guardians.
yeah.
And all of his connected starseed beings.
Yeah. That could be.
As hard as it is to read that book, it is just jam-packed full of info. Plus, there's all these other books about him by people who were in the 80s studying starseed stuff, and I had an experience where I didn't meet Elvis, but I saw him right next to me driving his big blue convertible Cadillac, and he loved blue. That was his favorite color. And it was 1968, and I was living in LA on the Strip and on my way to go to the Whiskey A Go-Go, and Elvis was known to go up and down that strip passing out money all the time. And this was early in the afternoon, because once everything's open, it's the Strip, man. So we're stopped at a light, and I'm in the passenger seat, and I look again. My eyes are like saucers, right? And he just gives me that grin with the little sneer, and it's just like, oh my God. And I melted, and I was a fan from that moment on. But in the 50s, I had an aunt who was a big Elvis fan, so I was very familiar with his music.
Wow.
I love that.
He just didn't, I mean, the way he danced, everything, he was way ahead of his time. And he didn't see, color or anything about sexuality or whatnot either. He was pretty amazing. So I am trying to get up a beautiful thing that Alice sent us.
Yeah.
I think I'll just share the screen. That would be easier right now.
Okay.
Let's see. I think this is it. Nope. Is that it? Yep, that's it. Okay. Let's see. I did have some trouble getting this converted. Let me see if I can just do it this way. I think this will do it. And this is from Miss Alice. Oh, good. There it is. Now I see it. Okay. So this is the orbs coming in from Miss Alice. And I can only get one of them to come on, Alice, or to download tonight. And let me go in and read that email. Yeah, can you guys see him okay?
No.
Oh, you can't see him at all?
No, we're just seeing the white banner that says "Open with."
Oh, I'm sitting here talking about it. Sorry. Okay. Let's see. Well, doggone dirty dogs.
Oh, no.
It's okay. It takes a hot minute for me to get it right, but sooner or
Oh.
later I do. The good thing about all that meditation is you stay pretty calm about it all.
Right.
Okay, so do you see my emails now?
Nope, we're seeing you.
Oh. Okay, now I think I can get it. Okay.
It says
Okay.
uploading recording, stay in the studio. Oh, no, that's from us.
Okay, well, we're gonna get that one next time. I'm sorry, Alice. So it's I'm not very good at that. I'll get it tonight. I bet I will. I bet I will. Let's move on down the road. Hinda Elder, I've heard that there are several souls that visit Graceland. Yeah, love that. Okay, let's see. Now we have. I'm gonna come on over, Paul. Thank you. And Annie Bear. Hello, Terry. If you'd like, you can share the dream I had with you dancing in caftans, the travel hub, and when I turned into a blob. I love this. So Annie brought this the other morning to the dream show, to the meditation group, and it was interesting. We were doing ecstatic dance in my bedroom, and we were both wearing caftans, and I'm actually wearing a caftan shirt tonight. I love caftans. They're like so much fun. But so that wasn't unusual. And I love to go to ecstatic dance. There's a place here that I go to once a month for ecstatic dance. And I would go every night if I could. But it's pretty amazing. Anyway, so we're dancing in caftans, and it was some sort of a travel hub. And then I turned into a blob, which was really interesting. And I think Annie thought that it was because I was going through a metamorphosis, but it was really interesting. And I had a dream, I think last week, where I was in a hub, and it was a galactic hub, but a bunch of star people there, and there was this huge blob laying on this major bed, like bigger than like probably 5 king size beds put together, right? And but the blob was lilac, and it was baby dragon, and they were kind of just sitting there, and everybody's walking by going coo coo coo, and it was so cute. So it's interesting that we're getting these blobs. Anyway, you guys go ahead and read on it. Tell me what you think, but yeah.
The first thing I get is transformation. That I really feel like you're going through a huge transformation. Not only you, but Annie too, and
Yeah.
that you're on this journey, this path in life together, and dancing, sharing your energy. And then what I found interesting about it is when you turned into the blob, Annie wasn't going to leave you. She was going to make sure that she had you, and that you were coming along. And so that I think it just reaffirms how we all are sisters, and that we don't leave anybody behind, no matter it's like we're all in these transformations together. And I just get that. Yeah, you're going through a huge upgrade and huge transformation, which is amazing, and as is Annie too.
Yeah.
I got first card that came out is passion. Well, and that's basically your ecstatic dance. You're passionate about doing it. You love doing it. You just said that, right?
Yeah.
So that came out. But it is more about what you receive by doing that. The peace, the release that comes from it, and the healing that comes out of being able to do that. So you're receiving energy. And this is part of the illumination going forward. with frog, and frog is about the balance.
Oh.
Because frog has to live in two worlds. He's
Mm.
amphibious, but he also has to be on land. So, I mean, this is dealing with the two worlds that we deal with.
Yeah.
The duality of things. Right?
Mm-hmm. I can see that. So I pulled some for Annie. I got nurturing. That's you. Nurturing and seeing the light in others and helping others with as a way shower, Annie. And I'm getting this card so much for all of us lately, everybody. It's conception. And I feel like we're all going through the changes and like we've all been thrown in the fire here. Fire, fire, fire. And then we are all like just blowing up. I mean, in really great ways that we're all just going through so much of a metamorphosis, but also that we're abundant. Because when we get in that fire, and somebody here, I think it was Lauren, was just talking about fear. Somebody was, and it's like I feel like we're letting go of the fear now. We're ecstatic. We're like, I don't have anything to fear. I'm in it, and I'm witnessing it, and I'm happy. Or not just happy because that's different. Joyful. Anyway. I feel like we're going through something amazing. You went, didn't you, Kelly? Yeah, you did at first. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. Next. Thank you, Annie Bear. Linda Bishop. This is a great dream. My dream, part 1. Preface. I'm currently looking for an acceptable RV and feel both women and me, a woman from India, drove up in a motorhome. It was decorated shades of aqua. She also an aqua. Okay. The next one, part 2. She's also about 40. Had lost a daughter. My growth son disappeared in 2009. She drove up to my place. I was my current age, 74. The motorhome was for me. Important that we both lost children. Wow. Now, Linda, is this a dream or is this? Yeah, it says my dream. Yeah. Okay. Wow, Linda. That is powerful.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
First thing I get, Linda, is support. That, are you getting enough support and being supported, in right now in this phase of your life? That's the first thing I get. I'll pull some cards.
Oh, Debbie, we did get your email. Yeah. Kelly, I forgot about that. Kelly's going to read it for me. Oh, Annie Bear says balancing aspects for mirror spirit self. That's a good thing.
I got hope. That hope, and then I got balance. Putting all of your time and energy into one area and neglecting other areas that need immediate attention.
Diana, are you ready or you want me to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So, Diana, I love that it's, this could be your future self. And the other thing that I want to note, because she came in from India, and I love the scarves and the saris and the beautiful colors. She was wearing aqua. Aqua is such a healing color. It's also the color of our throat chakra. So going into that and what we say and what we talk about. So I do feel like there's something going on. Okay, friends all dead. Yeah. So I do feel like she might be your future self coming back to help you out with something, because her home's on wheels, and sometimes it might be a ship. But I also want to say that that you guys were both living a parallel life. So this could be something that, they say that we're living all lives at the same time. So this could be you in a different density doing this. Anyway, I got this let it go, surrender. So, and just look at all the aqua in there around the moon. And I think we're going through a crescent moon right now. But it's also being on, I don't know if you can see it very well, but there's a path. There's a road. Maybe you got a new path that you're doing. And then I got create. So I do feel like something's coming in for you that you're creating. Also, I just want to mention that since she was from India, if you're studying the Vedas right now, whether it's yoga or Ayurvedic or the different archetypes, she was beautiful, aqua, silver, and shiny. That's you. That's you, Linda. You're beautiful.
Yeah.
So maybe just seeing your inner you, right? You are beautiful. The way you take care of people.
And I got this card, number 44, which is notable because it's a portal number, right?
Yeah.
Have hope for the future. New energies are coming in. And then I got the frog card came again. Back to that balance that Annie saw and that Kelly got.
Mm-hmm.
You want it, you can manifest it. And there's a path. You see like you had just talked about the path.
Yeah.
Right. And through the portal you go, which brings us back to number 44. New beginnings. So, yeah.
Yeah. Rossi says aqua color represents intuition, inner wisdom, spiritual growth, symbolizes freedom and liberation of the soul, guides us towards self-discovery. Yeah. And that's a big path, isn't it, Rossi? I love that.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Linda. Let me see if she said anything else. Oh, okay. 52 years vegetarian from Hare Krishna's teachings. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I do feel like you got that, right? I know, Linda.
You can't make this up. I just shuffled the deck and turned it over. So I'm looking at a card and there's the frog again. The third time.
Okay, we got the frog and we've got Elvis right now, you guys.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
They're sticking with us. They're not leaving.
Yeah, that's funny. Do you want to read Debbie's?
Yeah. Yep. Last night, as I was almost asleep, I heard a loud crack in my mind. It was followed by bubbles with beans in them. Some were solitary and others had groups. I had no idea what happened.
Wow. Can you read that one more time? Some were hairy? Is that what you said?
No. Sorry. Oh. Last night. Oh, no. Last night, as I was almost asleep, I heard a loud crack in my mind. It was followed by bubbles with beans in them. Some were solitary and others had groups. I have no idea what happened.
Oh.
Embryos.
Wow.
I got, Debbie, that I pulled a card and I got karmic board clearing. I got that crack was like you all the karma, and you not only did you have a karmic clearing, I also feel like it was like a major upgrade for you. And then I pulled bliss, and I think this is really interesting because there's like little bubbles and there's all kinds of there's a cardinal and there's a little kid and a blue jay, a fox, a deer. And so I I honestly think that you were being visited by elementals and loved ones that were in that bubble. And then the last card I got was illuminate. And so my first thought, and then was the whole karmic that that was a huge karmic clearing,
Yeah.
that just it cracked open and cleared you, and then the bubbles were helpers from ancestors and loved ones and elementals and angels and fairies and all of that coming in to do your upgrade.
Yeah. Shall I go?
Yes, please.
Okay. I got star bathing.
Oh, I love that.
And the message the card says is, this is your light body, your crystal grid, transmissions and activations. When you were talking about the bubbles, I got embryos, but I also then heard of past lives being released, right? So we've got that card. Then we have number, say yes, now is the time to open and receive. Again, leaving room for this new you coming in. The one who is able to let go of all that old karma, or what we've been told is our karma. And you're breaking barriers. That crack that you heard was the barrier being broken.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds amazing. I got the crack is the timeline shift. I feel like it's a lot of timelines going on right now, and I feel like you were talking about our past selves and our generations behind us in our past lives, that it's all kind of we're remembering everything. But the good news on that is we're also remembering our future lives, so that that's huge, because as we open that book, I got immerse. So as we open that book and move into our future lives, you can figure out what you want, and you can change the future. You can manifest what you really want. And then you'll be able to receive, and especially in your dreams. But I do see a lot of times that's us, our future and past selves, or our angels or our guides coming in those orbs a lot. So I wish I could get Alice. I am going to try so hard to get that video up for you, because that's an amazing video of all the orbs.
It is amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a cool video.
Yeah, it's really cool. Jacqueline says, I read a story about how Elvis calmed an autistic child who was having a meltdown at his concert. It was a beautiful story. The boy ended up being a musician and played Elvis on stage once.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of the kiddos that are born on the spectrum are neurodivergent, are definitely not from this planet, or they're from this planet in a different timeline. It's, they're very sensitive to it.
Mm-hmm.
Mona Lee. Mona Lee, we don't do past lives in this show. We do visions and dreams and appearances. So please bring that in. Okay. This is interesting. Hinda says, I'm trying hard to keep my spiritual level elevated at this time, because I know the lower level beings feed off and thrive on fear and anger.
So true.
It's so true. And it's a tough job right now to do. And thank you for doing it, Hinda, because it's a tough one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, it is really tough, isn't it, Hinda? And just you acknowledging it and having a space to say it is huge, I feel like. Excuse me for 1 minute.
Bless you. Bless you.
So I'm getting let it go. Like, let the sneeze
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Let it out. Yep.
Yeah, sneezes are one of the best things you can do to release with your body. So, so let her go, and which makes a lot of sense. That's funny. Of course, it would be like that.
Yep.
Let's see. Thank you, Hinda. And Mona Lee, if you have another question, please post it. Lauren, holding space for you, Maureen. Oh, okay. I heard something to tell myself today regarding fear. I welcome fear. I'm honoring it, and honoring it, the fear can move through me, not get stuck. Well, hello, sunshine.
Mhm.
Yeah, I really love that, Lauren. And it does. So that's something interesting. I did that with my grief when my husband died. It took me a year, but I figured it out. But I would when grief would start coming, in waves of grief, and I'd welcome it, and I had a space for it. I'd go in my sunroom, and I'd sit on my sofa, and I'd either veg out and read a book or watch a movie or just cry. And the more times that I felt it coming, I said, "Oh, okay, let's go in the room. We got a place to go. We got a plan." It really made a huge difference.
Yep.
So
Honoring it.
When we embrace it, then we own it.
yeah,
And it can't hurt us. It's ours.
yeah, yeah. It does make a difference, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jacqueline says she tries to stay in a state of gratitude. Love that. Everybody's saying, "Bless you, bless you, bless you." Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hypnicity says her husband's surgery date keeps changing, and it's all about divine timing. Hypnicity. Yep. Just go with it, and just know that the right doctors and nurses need to be in place for your husband.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Hypnicity, it feels like it's either his heart or his doctor's heart or something. I don't know. It feels like somebody doesn't feel well. I think it might be somebody in the medical staff or something. Okay, Bernadette. Let's see. I had a dream or vision of one of my guides announcing my name very loudly in a public event. When I was called, it was to use the washroom. I did wind up waking up. I was laughing.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
Weren't you looking for a public toilet the other day in a dream?
Oh, last night. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I was looking for a public restroom, and yeah, they weren't pleasant.
I love it though.
Yeah. That's amazing. Release, right?
Yeah. We're trying. We're working it.
Yeah, bathrooms are such sacred sites. I mean, I'll tell you what.
And portals.
Mm-hmm.
Totally portals. There's a portal in my shower. They've shown it to me while I was in the shower, taking a shower.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, wonderful. I've got this new stuff that's on the wall. There's a guy in there, and I swear to God, it's an alien. I've seen it before. I've seen him on, somewhere, and I it's like, how did you show up here? This is such a random pattern, man. How did you show up here? There is no two things alike in the tile that's on the wall now. It's amazing.
Wow.
I'll take a picture of it and send it to you guys.
Yes. Yeah, please do.
Wow. Yeah. So Mona Lee says, I wish I would have known ahead of time. I have a very cool pic from a 200-year-old cemetery. Looks like a ghost of Mother Mary. My girlfriend.
Well, bring it next time.
Yeah. Send it to us.
Yeah, we'll read it. The whole group will read it because you guys are so good at it.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting chills just thinking about this.
Yeah. Linda says, in January 1977, I blurted out to a coworker who was a big Elvis fan that in August, Elvis would not be the king anymore. He would be gone. The guy had fits over that, and then Elvis died in August. Oh,
Yep.
wow. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Linda says she saw Elvis in concert. Still slender. Took him forever to come out on stage. I saw his heart wasn't in the performing anymore. Drugs could have been a big reason.
You know, he had cancer and nobody has talked about the fact that he had rectal cancer at the end of his life.
Oh, I didn't know it.
It's in that book. And the drugs he was on wasn't just the crap that they said, well, we found this and we found. No, he was also on cancer treatment drugs. And he had allergies like most of us living here on Earth because we're really from beyond where there are no allergies.
Yeah.
Just plasma.
Yeah. Okay. Next, we are going to Christine. Christine, question. Me and my dad smelled floral in his auric field and in his car thinking it was my mom since she visits on the full moon with me. Ooh.
Okay. Oh.
Christine, was there something wrong with your mom's throat or just right under her chin? Or maybe with your dad? It could be that she had trouble speaking at the end, but they're just showing me her throat, and it's really right under her chin, which is an odd thing to show up.
Yeah, Christine, it's your mom. It's your mom, and I pulled the love card that she's there just loving on you, and then I got the trust. So, trust when you smell those, and when your mother comes into your mind, trust that that's her, because she wants you to know that's her. And then the last card I got was to play. Remember to play and to have fun, and that's what she wants for you guys.
Okay. It's her dad who's not speaking. Well, the cards I got were, yes, this is your ancestors, and your mom comes to visit you often on the full moon, right? And so she's walking the path with the dark cloak on, and you're still on Earth in the white cloak, right? So it is her principle of correspondence is giving you this aroma around your dad. And the hits just keep coming. It's showing this unconditional love that she still carries for both of you at this time. And lastly, in his car is also a portal. So he probably gets from her communication in his car quite often.
Oh.
And I'm getting chills, so I'm going to say yes. Your mom is saying yes. I talked to him in the car.
Yep.
Because she probably always did.
Yeah. Wow. I got she's really free right now. So the freedom card, and there's this lady, and she's dancing. She's dancing with the angels. It's like she wants to let everybody know that she's fine now, Christine. Lots of spiritual growth. And I think that she's talking about you here, and just pleased as punch about what you're going through. And she's saying that she pokes your dad a lot. She's just kind of like she's pushing him a little bit to maybe get out of his comfort zone. But yeah. Oh, and your dad's computer, his password is "I love Maria."
Okay. Oh, that's why it was. I got a letter to Maria.
Yeah.
That song, Send a Letter to Maria, that's why that song was playing in my head.
Yeah. I love that song. Yeah. Yeah. Freedom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so nice on the other side. That's their birthday when they go home.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Yeah. So let's see. Okay, next we have, let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, play love remember. Hello, sunshine. Hi, ladies. As I woke up, I heard hydraulics sound like I was coming back on a ship while my body slept. Does my body go there ever? Ooh.
Well, this is hard to explain because the dogs are still in the bed. But as someone who does this experience the same thing often, there is this non-physical body that we have that has all the senses that the physical body has, from touch to smell to hear to sight, all of that. Like, I know the water's cold if I'm jumping in to a lake or something. And so, yeah, in a sense, your body does go.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. I'm getting that sometimes it does, and then others it doesn't. But I got observed that when it doesn't go, you're observing, but and probably while you're there too, you observe. But I got make it known, request that if you really want to, your body to be there, request it. And I do think it still goes, but if you'd like to go more, let them know that, what, this is something that you want to participate in.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like it's interesting about our bodies going up there. There's a form, like we're in 3D, so it feels different when we're up there because it's 4D and 5D. So it's not the same physical body, like in that you feel pain or you feel gravity, right? And so it's like a form of your body that's there. But I do believe that we can teleport for sure when we want to. But we can also astral project there and use a different body, which a lot of people do both.
Yes.
We've talked, Dr. Gill and I have talked about this before on our show. So do you feel like that's happening too? I get patience. So be really patient with yourself about going through that time change, because you're going up there and it's a density change and it can be hard on your body. So you can ask, like they've been saying, like Kelly said, but there are no barriers. It's all energy. So yeah, really cool. Play, love, remember.
Yeah, beautifully said.
Yeah.
Kim and Kelly, both of you.
Well, you too, Miss. You sang. Yeah.
It's your thing.
Okay, I'm trying to find the next one. Yeah, Bernadette, we'll talk more about your dream. I think maybe we didn't give it enough time, so we'll come back to it. Okay, but first, okay, this is the other part, I guess. Haha, I said not too cool for my guides. I actually needed to wake up from my dream to use the washroom. My bladder would have hurt badly. Okay. So they called you to your dream. Oh, well, yeah, go ahead.
Well, the dream was that they called out her name, right? They called out her name, and then as she was going to the washroom, right?
Yeah, but don't you feel like that was like she was aboard a ship, like you were aboard a ship, and then they were like, okay, it's your turn to go home, almost like to use the rest because you got to use the restroom. Like,
Right.
how many other people were on board there that needed to go home and take care of their earthly bodies?
Right.
Yeah, I feel like it was a vision, Bernadette. What do you feel?
Yeah, here it is. You're back. Okay, wake up. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Or they found one for you on board ship. It's an old-fashioned urn. Just kidding about that. But seriously, I agree with what you said. It was waking her up to let her know you're at home. You're back.
I pulled reconnect, Bernadette, and so I think your guides, your angels, your helpers, your whole spiritual team, this was their way of getting your attention to let you know that they're with you. I mean, at all times, even when we go to the washroom, and to call on them, call on them when you need them. And I think it was, they wanted you to, to get your attention, and what better way by saying your name, and just know that you can reconnect with them anytime, and ask them for whatever it is that you need. But always remember too, you can ask them for what you want.
Right. And I got the balance card with the clock, that's showing the human body needs some activity here. We got to put her back so she can balance out.
yeah, yeah. And somebody here, I think it was Rossi, said something about med beds. It could be that, yeah, you were in a med bed, or you were helping people in their med beds.
Good point, Rossi.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Yeah. Okay. Thanks for mentioning that, Bernadette, because we want to make sure that everybody gets taken care of. And,
Yes.
and sometimes it's kind of hard to find all the questions and to use your brain. Okay. Oh, hi, BJP. To be, I lost two moms and a nephew recently of 10 years, and I'm seeing a small dot of light, and I'm wondering, is it one of those or something else? Two moms and a nephew recently. Then you're seeing the small dot.
Okay.
I'm getting us one of the moms, and if we had the names, I could probably tell you which one, but I'm getting us one of the moms.
Yeah, so sorry for your loss. That's a lot going on, BJ.
And then I pulled the grief card, and so I think that just kind of seals it in that, because of your loss, you are grieving, and it kind of matches up where the orbs that you're seeing is truly from a loved one, and I did get one of the moms.
Oh, for sure. I just drew two cards, and one says to let it go. And that is the grief. The best way to let it go is to embrace it for what it is.
Yeah.
And sometimes it takes us forever. And there's still moments where it'll creep back in. But the caption underneath there also says, let go of what no longer serves your purpose. So if you just, have it in your pocket, you got it, but it's not front and center are gnawing at you. And it is part of the divine law. And because I have this beautiful woman in this beautiful dress, Norma or Margie, I get it, it's one of the moms. And did one of them have a propensity to wear the color blue, or was that her favorite color?
Are you getting? I'm getting Margie more than.
That's me too, Margie.
Yeah. I mean, I must be
Yeah.
hearing you guys. That's what I'm getting to.
Yep, Margie.
Yeah. I got to look in nature because they were kind of giving you a message that you're going to start seeing more of this, BLJ, that you're going to get, you're going to start seeing, if you want to, just acknowledge that you can look inside the grass, you can look inside the trees, look in the clouds, and you'll start seeing them with kind of a soft vision, like you kind of look at something, but beyond it. Oh, and she said purple. Oh,
okay.
beautiful.
You got to have blue to make purple, right?
Yeah. Make sure you're calling in your angels. You get Archangel Michael to take care of you, and make sure you make an intention if you want to see them. Oh, one was your stepmother, Margie. Okay. Yeah, you know, it's funny. My stepmom comes in more than my mom does now. Or she did for a long time right after she passed, and she still does sometimes. Yeah, and she comes in gold lame, and she was a very proper woman. She would never be wearing gold lame.
She's on the other side now. We're going to test things.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that she does that. Yeah.
And I'm getting that she wants you to enjoy freedom.
Yeah.
Whatever that means to you. You need to enjoy some freedom.
That freedom card keeps coming in too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Just live it. Live it while you got it. And we're so sorry for all your losses. Okay. Next, we have Ascending Universal Butterfly. Hello, beautiful. In my dreams, someone calls my name Butterfly, and indescribable words are spoken from my mouth while sleeping.
Oh, you're communicating.
Man, that's powerful.
Oh, here comes that 12th strand of DNA again in the language. The difference in the language. Lemurian. I'm hearing Lemurian. The language you're using is Lemurian. It says to let love guide you on this. Again, that's something where you embrace it. I think if you set an intention when you go to sleep to get more, maybe not more information, but to get the translation, so you'll have a better understanding of what it is you're able to speak on the other side. That's it.
Yeah, I'm getting, I got Galactic Council, star being guides, answer the call. It's your time to shine. Is what I'm getting.
Wow, that's beautiful. Yeah. Annie Bear says to look up Debbie DeBent. She's got a great channel. Yeah, and she works a lot with the Lemurians. I got Principle of Correspondence. So this is your new correspondence, your new vocabulary coming in. So you're doing light language in your sleep. So it might be from a past life, it might be from a future life. It doesn't matter because you're still connected. You're still living that life on some level. And I got again the throat thing, you guys. Like I can really feel my throat and right under my chin. Um, it's really interesting about this. So maybe you weren't able to use your voice in that life, or maybe somebody else isn't, and that's how they're speaking to you, like it's a message for you to send to somebody else. I don't know. But think about that, where that might fit in, and use your imagination.
Mm.
So it might be that there's somebody that needs, maybe you need a channel so that you can channel.
Well, and you know,
Hear this.
a great big vision of JJ Tuta
Yeah. Tuta
came in
speaks.
while you were talking.
Yeah. And hypnicity's coughing. Yeah, right. We really, and you guys, we really get, use your whole body when you're doing readings, because you can really feel them come in the different spaces. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We don't have just a couple
Thanks,
more.
Diane.
Yeah. Thanks, Ascending Universal Butterfly. Amy Elizabeth. Hello, Amy Elizabeth. I had a vision after getting in bed. I was standing in the dark space when your eyes are closed, and in front of me, a neon sign turned on. It was a neon sign with white tubes and the shape of an eye. Okay, next. In the eye, I'm not sure what that is. Inside the eye, I bet. Inside the eye were squiggly lines. It was tilted to the left. It suddenly turned off, and the tilted sign turned on, and a second sign turned on. It was a face, a U shape, a simple eyes and nose, and a wide open mouth. Okay. The top of the head was separate neon tubes from the rest of the face. They were flashing lightning bolts pointing to where the temples would be. And let me see if there's any more of it. I think there was more. Okay. The face was also tilted to the left. And those are the only ones that I got there. To number 4, Amy Elizabeth. Yeah, big one.
Right? The left is the feminine side, right?
Yeah. And we're going in the divine feminine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. That card's perfect. Kind of vocal tonight, huh?
This was a vision.
Right.
Yeah.
So I got the Chariot. So expect more of this to come, and expect you to begin traveling if you're not already doing so. And I mean the nighttime traveling. And then be present. Is that your eye?
Yeah, it looks like a neon eye.
Right?
Yeah.
Be present. And that is that divine feminine. Wow. Right? Because everything was on the left. Find clarity in the moment when it happens to you. And then the last card I got was Earthed. Learning how to be human in this world, but not of it. You're in this world, but not of it. You're learning to be human. So stay connected with that other world of yours.
Yeah. Really powerful.
Yeah.
What did you get, honey?
I pulled halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. And then I pulled gratitude. So and that's just something that we can give gratitude for this experience. I was distracted, so I didn't I didn't hear it all when you were reading because
Oh, it's okay.
I had a little visitor.
I saw that
Oh,
little visitor.
okay. I
Very
had
fluffy.
vision after getting in bed. I was standing in the dark space when your eyes are closed. In front of me, a neon sign turned on. It was a neon sign with white tubes in the shape of an eye. And then it was, let's see, number 2. Okay. Inside the eye were squiggly lines and it was tilted to the left. It suddenly turned off and a second sign turned on. It was a face, a U shape, a simple eyes, nose, and a wide open mouth. The top of the head was separate neon tubes from the rest of the face. They were flashing lightning bolts pointing to where the temples would be. Ooh.
Oh my God. Just reminds me of a dream that I had.
Oh.
My chariot driver, Ranji, before I knew what he really looked like, I saw him briefly. He had this mask on and his hair's all looking like lightning bolts. It's just all sticking out. So, yeah, you're connected, honey.
Yeah, very connected. Oh, well, I pulled the card. You are the universe, Amy.
Oh, there you go.
So, Aham Brahmasi. And then I get insight, that you have the insight, and look at her. I mean, she's all lit up. I also heard a song come in on my left ear for all this, and it's that On Broadway. The lights go out on Broadway, or go on Broadway. So I get that it's going to be like your awakening is going to be like a Broadway production, like they're showing the big one of those big searchlights that they turn on, and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of light coming in, especially with the lightning bolts coming in. I love those.
I pulled one more card, Amy, and I got Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension, and that you're rising up. It's a beautiful, that is really a beautiful card.
Wow. I love that card. Is that Kyle Gray?
It is. Yeah.
I love that deck. I got to go find it. I think it's up in Ingrid's room.
Yep. I have a feeling it is. Yep.
Yeah, all my good jewelry's up there.
And just in case it looked anything like that, I want to show you.
Oh my God. I love that.
And this was February 19th of probably this year. No, it would have been the beginning of 2025, probably.
That's cool.
Just before Ashland happened, because it was when Ashland happened that he took his mask off, and I could see that it was Todd Rundgren the way he looked when he was like 17 years old.
Yeah. Wow.
So being that he's still with us and he still looks like the same, except a little heavier, I often think, should I write him a fan letter and see if he has a memory of going on these trips with me?
Right. And Full Moon Child says, oh my God, I'm often seeing just one eye and hearing the phrase, her eye is blue in my head. And someone else's voice, the eye looked just like that card. Wild. I think that was, I don't know if that was from this reading or the one before, but that was a beautiful eye.
Yeah, it's in the this inner child deck.
Oh, I've got that somewhere. I love that deck.
Yeah, it's a wonderful deck. It really resonates. So does that Kyle Gray deck resonate with these dream shows?
Yeah, and the eye opening is very predictive of what we're going through right now. When I meditate, and everybody here, you guys have talked about it so many times. Everybody sees that eye opening, like in the center of the earth, in the universe, in the ocean. The eyes are opening. I just want to mention this one.
This one I got to rub most of the time.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So Play Love Remember says, when I was on a mission for the floods in Rishikesh, releasing souls, I woke up and my hair was all wet. My room temp is the low 60s. Oh, yeah.
You can't make this
Whoa,
stuff
I
up.
love that.
I think that had to do with somebody taking their body, if they were taking their physical body up. And I do believe it happens both ways, you know. I know there's some people like Dr. Gail, she knows that she's out there. She walks outside and gets on the bus and goes on up there. Anyway, well, thank you all for being here. And Jacqueline, we didn't get to yours. I have to edit it. And I'm so sorry, Alice, that we didn't get to your beautiful video. So technical difficulties. And we're so sorry that Allie wasn't here most of all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some of those technical difficulties could be because we are in a 3 geomagnetic storm, which will cause that stuff. And I had a hard time sending it to you guys. My whole email would just disappear.
Yeah.
So the one, and then I couldn't send you the one where I just was sending one video. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, one with crickets, Alice.
Yeah.
Yeah. And happy day after your birthday, Allie.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Allie. We miss you. So lots of love to everybody out there. And if anybody sees our good friend Peter Booker, if you're watching, we love you too.
Yes.
So we'll see you all
Sweet,
later.
sweet dreams,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.